Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. And today we are going to be working in a few journals to try to clear some things up. Not clear them up, but to finish them up. But of course, I don't have everything in place like I should, so... So I'm still doing a little bit of setup. So thank you all who are on, Ishmael, Tamika, and Penny. Thanks for coming on so early. Y'all give me 1 second. I can already see something that's not set. Hold up. All right, so just straighten the camera up. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I hope y'all don't mind me walking away from the mic for a second. I like to think this is an informal type of live chat, because I forgot to lotion up my hands, because nobody wants to see crusty hands, I'm sure. And I wash my hands, so they're clean and uncrusted. I just uncrustified them. So if you are coming on and you are new, just know that this is being recorded via a live chat with my Junk Journal buddies. So if you like videos like this, then please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come out. All right. So I really didn't have anything special planned for today. So I decided that I really just need to get on these journals and finish them. And so I'm going to just work on a few of them in this collection that I have. And you all have seen sneak peeks of these, and you probably wonder, when the heck is she going to finish them? Because I've been working on these for quite a while, probably like about 2 months, to be honest. And it shouldn't take that long, but I am a slow junk journal builder. Hey, Lynn and Boo Boo Kitty and Rachel, thanks for coming on. I hope everybody's doing good today. So, and y'all got my purple Kool-Aid. I know it looks dark. That's not coffee. That's my purple Kool-Aid. Because I was thirsty. Okay, I just want to finish these up real quick though, because I needed some more of these little page notes, and these are actually part of the mini CPAC mini kit, digital kit. It's already up in the shop, and I was running out because I actually have been filling up my journals, and I just needed to replenish things. And y'all know how I know that I needed to replenish? Because I got that ephemera book. I can see exactly what's going on. So I'm just going to finish these. I just had to do the edges of these real quick. I printed them out on cardstock, and I fussy cut them out, but I didn't get a chance to put them in the book before I came on. So I just want to get them off my desk and just put them in the right place. So I hope y'all don't mind. And then we're going to get into the books. So how is everybody doing today? I hope you all are doing fantastical and the weather is doing good for you. Looks like we had just a tidbit of rain, and it's still a bit cloudy, but it's going to be dark here soon anyway. So hopefully, I think for a lot of the country, they're going to be rained out for the 4th of July. We were looking at the weather today, and it looks like the weekend weather, it ain't good. Which, for the party goers, they'll make the most of it. Rain doesn't stop anybody. It might stop them from doing a few fireworks, but as soon as the rain stops, I'm sure they're going to start again with the fireworks. Hold on. I'm putting this up. And let me put this into the ephemera book. And, y'all, I love this book, and I just want to show y'all. Look, I got all my stamps in here, and I put them kind of color-coded. I still have lots of work to do in here, but, And I got my Scrabble letters also in here. Yay. And so I think I have Oh, maybe I don't have any of these in here. See, that's why this book is good to have. Yeah, it's supposed to be hot and stormy here as well in Central Florida. I don't know where you're at, Boo Boo Kitty, but I think most of the country is gonna catch it. All right, let me just stick these in here in a blank spot. And now these are ready to use. Even though these are kind of some long pieces, I'll still probably keep these in here because they're flat. So this book is definitely good for sunting. And then I can get started on the books. Because I got things kind of relatively cleaned up, but not really. It's not really cleaned up, so. But I'm just trying not to just shove stuff someplace else, and then I'm good at moving things around. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this over to the side. I'm not even closing it up because I already know I'm gonna need some stuff. So there's 2 journals that I'm gonna be working in today. I'm gonna work in this one right here because I've already been through it, and I know I only need to do like some sewing in this journal. And I always keep things in plastic so it stays nice and clean. And then here's some other ones that I finished and I've been working on. So I got this journal and this one. Now look at these. They're full to the max. They're ready to go. But I just have 2 more that I'd like to finish. And now that I've been working on the ephemera, it's not going to take me that long to finish these books anymore. So I'm going to I'm going to do some sewing in this book, I think. So I'm going to have to change my thread. And I didn't get the thread out either. So instead of doing that, let's work in the other book for now. I'm still going to have to do some sewing in that book too, but you know, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. So let's work in this one. And I had somebody ask me yesterday, have I done like Frankensteining? And you all seen this because I've only worked on this while I was on with you all. And this one is the Frankenstein book, and I love the way it came out. And these are actually papers that I Frankenstein together. So beautiful. So let's see. What we're gonna do in here. What needs to be done? This book needs lots of work, so I'm just gonna be taking things out and sticking things in and gluing stuff in. So like this page right here, I already had some things out that I wanted to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start gluing stuff on. And let me get my doohickey out again and go around. Is anybody else working on some journals today? You don't feel like pulling out your tons of crafting supply. I know, because once you pull out one thing, when you're doing the journal, it's like you just got to do more. You could just do like the pages first, Tamika, and then all you got to do is just pull your pages out and get started on those. And then make your book, and then get some pieces of ephemera out. All right, so let me get some glue and a rag. I'm gonna have gluey fingers today, I already know. So I'm just some things I already had stuck in this book. I didn't even realize it. I kind of did a little bit of a flip through of the book before I came on. And I was like, oh, I have a few things that I took out for this book already, but it still needs a lot of stuff. So I'm going to do some smooching on this glue. So I won't have big globs of glue. Because sometimes when you have big globs of glue, they show through the pages. I'm going to put this here. And this is just some of my florals. These are not up in the shop. Just making sure they're stuck down good. Okay. For that page. Something on my computer is jumping out at me for some reason. iTunes. Okay. And I'm going to glue this side down. So let's use this glue also. Y'all notice I'm using my big jammy, my big Aliens tacky glue. That's because the glue comes out better. Because I don't want my hand to be hurting. I'm squishing that little bottle because it has like a little like hole where the glue comes out, and it's driving me crazy. I can't handle it. I like it, but I can't handle it right now. Let me get a newspaper or something out here so I can smooch this around. I'm so happy you're motivated. This junk journaling is so much fun. It's very therapeutic too. Just want to smooch this around a little bit. Make sure I get those, get the edges here. All right. Sticky hand alert. Put this here, and this is from the Vintage Ads, and that's a download as well, and I printed this one out on pink paper. Yay for pink. Alright, so those 2 pages are finished. With these books, what I tried to do was to put something on each page is what I tried to do. So like this page needs something. So I think I have this out. I don't want to like completely cover everything up. Like this would be like a good journaling opportunity for whoever gets this book. So let's see, what can we do? I know one thing, the edges look kind of blank, don't they? I have just the thing. Y'all, I have like some fabric washi that I've been working on for the shop. And this is a piece of it. So I'm going to use this on both sides. So I'm going to cut this down. This actually has a sticky back on it. Ugh. So I've been in product development on this. So let's cut this in half. Let's see, I think this is about 1.5 inches. So I'll cut it about right here, should be fine. This was a test piece. So it's a little uneven, but that's okay. We don't care about it being stinking uneven. We don't care. So Penny says she's working on some family photos to use as ephemera. Oh yeah, I use my family photos too, because that's almost the only way I'm gonna find some African American people to use those. Let's just cut this down a little bit, a teeny bit more. All right. Oh, and hello, Tammy. Tammy asks, how do I feel about using brushes to smooth down the glue? I think it's a good idea to use the brushes. I just don't use the brushes because I don't want to, because since it takes me so long to do this stuff, I don't want to mess my brushes up. And I've actually used like the sponge type of, I guess they're brushes. I guess you could call them brushes. But the glue gets hard on them real quick. The glue starts drying, so I decided I didn't want to do that. Let's see. Should I put this up here? I should. So this kind of made this this pocket look very pretty all of a sudden. That is a great idea for family reunions. You could even do like a junk journal as a guest book. That would be nice for a family reunion and have everybody sign it. And maybe even, you know what would be cool if everybody at the family reunion brought pictures. That would be cool. All right, so that's gonna stay. And ta-da! It actually looks like it's going all the way around. That's pretty. Now the only thing is I should have like ripped the flap up on this side, but what I'll do if I have to. Oh no, that's good. I just didn't smush it down good. All right. Y'all got glue on my fingers now. It's driving me nuts. Okay. But it's a very effective way to get things down. Okay, so I still want something maybe at the bottom of something small. So I think, let me see. Let's look through the book here. Let's see if we have something small. Something that's not too busy because it's a lot going on this other page. And now that we have the flowers, I just wanna, may not put anything there. I'm thinking on it. She's thinking on it, people. Let's see. See, I know I don't want to add any more florals on there. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that page blank. The more and more I look at it, it just looks like it needs to be blank. Let's see. Oi. All right. Because I don't want to fill it up too much. Now, this page right here, and I definitely have to make some more of these. I'm just going to put like a note card on here because there's no place to really write on here. Although I love the colors on this page, so for the moment, I'm going to put some paper clips, just some regular paper clips on here. And that's got really the paper clips, the decorative paper clips for me are like the finishing touch. So I'll go back in and I'll put some paper clips on here. All right, so let's see. Like here, we have a little bit of a pocket. So let's see, what can we put into our pocket? Like a journal card. So I started putting some journal cards in here. I guess I tossed it around with some other stuff in here. Let's see. And I'm going to go in here. Let's see what we have. Oh, we'll put smile in here. And I'll probably do some sewing around that, but I'm just going to stick it in here for now. And let's see, what else do I have in here? I don't know if y'all can see. It's not a... Let's see. We'll just stick those in there for now. So that's where they're going to live. And so this page has plenty of writing space on it, but this is a tuck spot. So I want to put something here so whoever gets this knows that it is a tuck spot. So let me see what I'm going to use. I'm actually looking in my big bucket of ephemera. I'm looking, you all. Don't go anywhere. I'm trying not to take too much stuff out at one time. I wish you all could see like where I'm flipping through, but I don't think it'll fit on the desk actually. So this is some ladies' home journal cards. And I think I'm going to put one of these in here. So that's good. And let's look at the clusters and see if I want to put a cluster on here. Okay. See, I don't even have a lot of stuff on my desk, just having 2 books up here. All right, here's some clusters. So let's look through. Some small clusters, nothing big. See how they look on the page. I'm trying to match the colors up a little bit. It's easier for me to do some matchy stuff this way. I agree with you on the GPS. I don't hardly go anywhere without turning my GPS on. Okay, I think I would like a photo like that. Maybe that would be better. Let's put a photo cluster here. Anybody else have like issues with trying to figure out what they're going to put down? I do all the time. Right, so hey, beautiful. And Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Yes, you made it to our live stream today. And if you are just coming on, we are just doing some decorating and some journals that I'll be putting up for sale that I've been working on since the beginning of time because I'm such a slow journal maker. It always kills me when I see other people and they're like cranking those journals out like crazy. I saw this one girl. I watched this one girl. She does like every month. She does like 20 or 30 like journals. Most of them are mini journals, and they're not decorated as much as this one, but still, I'm like, dang, girl. Why? Why can't that be me? So I think part of my problem is focus. I get unfocused real quick because I always see like new things to use, new ephemera, because I'm totally obsessed with making ephemera, y'all. I am totally obsessed. I dream about it when I get up in the morning and I sit at my desk. I want to do ephemera. Get my glue bucket here. Okay. So my glue can sit up here. Let me put it over here. Out of the way. Okay, that looks good. All right, next. Okay, I'm going to leave this page blank. Okay, so that page is finished. That page finished. We decided that we're not going to put anything on this page. And that's finished. This is finished. Okay, so this one, I might want to put a little something on here. Yeah, it's the elaborateness too. I agree with you, Tamika. Yep, putting in the love in the book, you all. We're putting some love in here. Okay, so this is a cluster. This was a big cluster that I made. And I know I'm going to put that there. So I'm going to make this like a little bit of a tuck spot. And let's see. See, I need to see the page. Oh, let me put you over to the side. Clyde. Y'all see how stuff is just floating around my desk? Just flowing. Okay. So I'm looking for something to go over on this page here. So I got an idea. And probably like towards the middle of the page. Maybe. What if I use one of my leaves and some of my words that are kind of flying all over the place all of a sudden? And did that. And then, yeah, these leaves are awesome, aren't they? They are part of the doodle leaves over at Pleasant Creations. So they're you can buy them digitally or you can buy the physical ones. So what if I did like this? Wait, let's put this down while I'm thinking. That will be helpful. Move this out the way. Oh, shoot. Why is stuff flying out all of a sudden? I don't know. Alright, let's get some glue on this. Let me make sure I put it on correctly, because I've been known to not put stuff on correctly. Okay, I'm going to put this on the corner here, just as a little tuck, so I need to put the glue here and not on that part. Even though I think things out, sometimes stuff still doesn't go right. Hey, Tanya. Alright, so we're just going to put a line here and a line here. And I'm going to close my glue up. I actually have it upside down, so in case anybody wants to know, so it flows out easier. Okay. Put this on here. Make sure it's not going over. Alright, so the way this was built is I can put like, there's different, actually I have something stuck in here. There's some different layers here. Oh, this must have been for this page. I must have already had that for that page. But that's a lot. I don't want that over there. I changed my mind. A girl can change her mind, can't she? Alright, so I think what I would like to do, I'm going to use my little Aqua Boogie glue here. And while that's coming down, I don't know what I did with the right things here. Okay, I'm going to go around this because I printed this on white cardstock, so it has like a little bit of a white line around it, which is nice because then when you distress it, then you can see the edges, if you're up close, of course. And then I'm going to glue this on. Y'all, all of my glues are dangerously low. All of them. But I think I'll be okay. I'm not going to worry about it until next week, since this is the holiday weekend. Alright, so let's do with that. And since I have something down here, I could just put this right in the middle. I don't think it's a weird place. And then you can still journal around it. And I think that's nice. It adds a nice little embellishment. Yeah. Okay, so let's get our glue back out again. You're working on inserts, boo-boo? Alright. Smush, smush, smush. Smush, 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 smush. Alright. I kind of like doing this with y'all too because I make quicker decisions. when I'm on with y'all, it's not a rush decision, but I make quicker decisions when I'm on with y'all because I'm slow. Sometimes I think too much I embellish too much, Tamika. All right, so let's come back to that page. Okay, so like this page, I will want to put something on here too because there is no place to write. It looks lovely for a nice background though, but I don't want to cover the whole page up. We want to leave some room for artistic expression for whoever gets this. So what I'm thinking, look y'all, see I don't have any plastic on here, so stuff is starting to shift because I'm moving the book around a lot. If it was just me, I would have it here on the desk and it would just sit here. It wouldn't be getting moved around so much. Okay, I want, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll use those hearts. As a matter of fact, since they were jumping out at me. Let's see. I think, how about, let me just put some yellow on here. How about that one? Let's see. So I like doing this, putting the hearts down the edge. And then what I think I'm going to do, I'm going in some of my scraps here. Let's do this. Okay, I have Are you talking about me, Tanya? Because I try to come on every day at 6 Eastern. So if you're looking for my videos, I should be here around 6 every day through the week. Sometimes, every now and then, I come on the weekend. I came on this Saturday, so I actually had 6 days under my belt. If that's the question that or the comment that you're making. I agree. There's nothing wrong with being slow. Okay, let's see. This page is not that big, so. And if I put these on here, let's see how much room we're gonna have. I don't want to cover up everything though. Just a little bit. All right, so let's cut this down some more. I don't know how effective this is gonna be if I put the hearts on here too. Maybe I will. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. If I put the heart there, a heart here, and a heart there, but it's hard to write on. What if I put them on that side? In the middle? Nah. That almost would be like a nice journal card, just with this. So maybe that's what I'll do instead. I'll do like a quick little journal paper with a heart on it because I don't want to take up too much paper. I don't want to decorate it too much because then it'll be feeling like it's my journal and not whoever gets this journal. All right. I agree, Jamie. There's nothing wrong with being slow. And I am just that. Quite slow. Y'all see how I'm rifling back and forth through everything? It's a little crazy, but it's okay. So I definitely want to go around the heart because it doesn't really have like a frame, but now it does. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this paper. Isn't this lovely? This paper is so beautiful. I use this paper for so much stuff. I always have lovely, lovely scraps left over from the age paper. I didn't have the heart to tear this down, so we're just going to paper clip this one on. Just make it a nice little note. And I may even go back and put a stamp on here or something, but let's just glue this on. And I'm going to use this glue right here. Hey, what did I do with my paper that I had here? See, y'all, I done lost my paper already. My newspaper I was using. That's a very good question. What the heck did I do with that newspaper? Oh, here it is. It's hiding. I was getting ready to say. Alright. Just gonna use this glue. And make sure I get the edges real good. I'm gonna put it right down here in the corner, because it looks cute like that. And that's all I'm going to do to this piece at the moment. I might even come back and put like a little bit of fabric on here, because it's just paper, but I thought it was kind of cute that way. Sometimes less is more, right, Tamika? Right, Tamika? Less is more. And I'm just going to put this here. I'm just going to put a regular paper clip on here for now. Oh, I don't know who y'all talking about now. Oh, Tanny Miller. No, not tonight. We'll be back on live. Who's going to be live on Friday? Who y'all talking about? I'm lost because I wasn't looking. All right, so I have something here, and I'm going to put, since you can't really journal on this page, so I'm going to make it a spot that we can journal on. So I'm going to take one of these cards that I made. We did this together, and I think I'm going to start loading some of the older videos up on the Patreon channel as well. So because over there I can categorize the videos. They're better than the playlist. And then when you look for stuff, you can just pull it. You can pull it right up by using the category. So, because for now, it might take you a while to figure out which video that's in. But over there, I can do the titles and stuff a bit different. So here, I got a few things stuck in here already. So this is done. That page is done. And then on this little card here, I have an idea. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got an idea. So this is, I actually got this at a thrift store, and this is like some vintage Xerox digital color transparencies. And what I did, I was doing some testing on this, and I forgot all about this, and I did some stamping on here. So aren't these flowers beautiful on here? Girl, don't be too distracted now. Don't get distracted. Now this one didn't come out that great, so we don't want to use that. So let's see. I'm going to try to make a pocket out of this. So I'm going to put it, this is a time card, and I'm going to attempt to put a little pocket on here. Since I already have these stamped, I don't have to go and stamp anything. So they accept stamps really nicely. That's right. Be safe, Libbies. Be safe. I'll talk more so you don't have to look. All right, so I just need to do a few cuts on here. So let's get Big Mama out because I love Big Mama so much. Okay. Let's see. Try to get this as straight as I can. And let's cut this side. This is going to be an interesting pocket. I did do some pockets with like some packaging that I had on my desk, but I haven't really done it with the transparency, so we're going to see how that's going to look. Forgot to put my top back on my glue. Let's see. I'm going to make sure I don't cut it too short. See, this would have been good to sew. Let me see how I want to get this on here. Yeah, we got to cut a little bit more off. So I'm just kind of putting it up against the book so I can see what I'm doing. Trying to get this straight. All right, I think that's enough. Ugh. Okay. So probably one day I may do like stamping on transparencies. Okay, now this still needs to be cut down just a tad more. It's too tall, so I just came up with this idea. Oops. See, I wasn't paying attention. It came out wonky. All right. Okay. So on here. Alright, so now I can see where the back of it is. Now, to sew or not to sew? I think I should sew it because it's hard to see where the edges are on here. So I'm just going to pull the machine out real quick. Dang, I got the machine blocked. Oh, too much stuff. I'm shifting. Alright. Okay, I'm not going to move the camera. And I have pink thread in here, but I think it'll be okay. So, just going to use the pink. Uh-oh, hold up. Hold up, people. My thread came loose. And all right, I always have to be quiet when I'm threading because y'all know I have to be quiet when I'm concentrating. Okay, I'm gonna go around this whole thing, I think. And you know what? I'm gonna do like one of my little wavy stitches. Here, I'll move it down so y'all won't miss out on anything. I'm gonna do a straight stitch here. As soon as I get my petal. Okay. I think I should go slow. I don't know how this is going to work out. I can't remember if I sewed on a transparency before or not. It feels kind of iffy. I don't know if it's a good idea to do on your sewing machine either, but you know, whatever. I'm taking a chance because y'all know I want a new sewing machine, but this one has to totally break down. So I don't mind experimenting. Alright, let's go. I kind of got an idea. Maybe put some material on the top. See, now I am overthinking it now. But that would require me to go get some material, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. You lost your scissors and your glue for 5 minutes. Been there, done that. Seems like it's struggling a little bit, but not too much. Okay. So, you get it? So, she made it funny. Alright, let's get this back up here. And move this out the way. See, I would never use my sewing machine if it was someplace else. Now I could just kind of move it in and out. Alright, so then I'm going to put this here. Now I'm going to use just some Aleene's Tacky glue. And you'll be able to see through this, but hopefully it won't look too bad. Alright. Wish me luck. I'm going to try not to put too much on here. Maybe I should use the little bottle. Because I do want it to stay, but I don't want to add like a whole big old lot of glob of glue on here. So let's do the side. I know if I use my double stick tape, you'll be able to see that too. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to look. I figure if it doesn't look good, I can always cover it up with like some fabric or washi tape. Probably fabric, because you know, this book is kind of wonderful. So I probably don't want to put too much washi in there. I don't want to cheapen it. Although washi looks pretty nice. Okay. Okay. Let me close this so I won't forget. I'm good at forgetting to close the glue. For sure. Alright, let's see if we can get this down. Oh my. Without getting glue everywhere else. Of course, I did get glue everywhere else, but it'll be alright. So I can see the whiteness of the Aleene's. And I probably should be protecting the page behind here, but it's not squishing out too much, so that's gonna be pretty. That gives me some ideas. Especially with these time cards. I love these time cards. Which, by the way, shameless plug, time cards are up in the Etsy shop as well. Okay, so that's going to be a pocket when it gets all nice and I'm going to see how clear this is going to dry. This glue on my hand is getting on other pieces of stuff that I don't want it to get on. I want it to be pretty. When you have a book like this, it's like all about the details. I don't want stuff to be crappy. It's like I got like this little piece of glue and it's sticking up, but it doesn't want to come off. All right. Okay, so the reason why I didn't sew it onto the book is because I have too much stuff in the book already now. And so it's harder Once once you get to this point, it's harder to manipulate it through the sewing machine. However, it's a very good idea. So now that I see how beautiful this is, this might be something that I would do before the pages are sewn in. Okay, so on this one, I am going to put a piece of fabric. So let's see. I got my little bag of fabric, and it's got all kinds of stuff in here. And although it has a fabric tag on here, there's a method to my madness here. So I'm just going to use my favorite fabric right now is this muslin fabric, and I have a little square piece here. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to tell you the method to my madness. I'm just going to go around this piece. I'm not going to do any additional cutting or anything to this. So let me just go around this really quick like. And I'm going to do a zigzag on here. Let's see. We go around here. See, this could be something that could be done again once the pages are on, but I'm going to tell you why. This would have still, I still would have put this on at this point in time. Give me a second for me to sew this little rustic square. That's what I'm going to call it, a rustic square. All right. Okay. Let's put you back up here. Move Mr. Machine out the way. Let's get some of these strings off of here. Ooh, it's thundering, y'all. What time is it? I haven't even looked at where we are on time. I've just been going. We got just a little bit more time. We did a few things. All right, so what I'm going to do, the reason why I sewed the square, bring y'all down so y'all can see. Sometimes when you're putting your book together, you make some mistakes. Let me fix the focus. Okay. I think that's good. So right here on this page, I think I did this when I sewed this tab on before I put the pages on, and it has like a little rip right here. So I'm going to cover that because this book is classy. You don't have time for rips. So I sewed this on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it on here some kind of way here to cover that. And it's going to look really cute. It's going to look like I sewed it on the page. I use this technique all the time. Not always to cover things up, just because it's pretty that way. Okay, let me just go ahead and glue this up. And because this is fabric, I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. And I know people ask me like my reasonings for using the different types of glues and stuff. And the Fabri-Tac is specifically made for glue. And another thing about it is it really catches on to the fabric. So it's really great to use. I still don't know how I'm going to put like the orientation I'm going to put on the page, but I figure however it lays, it lays. As long as it covers that little piece that ripped. Nobody wants a ripped book. The whole book can be beautiful, and then somebody would get in and say, oh man, she gave me a messed up, jacked up book. Okay, I'm going to maybe lay this like this. Smush it out a little bit and then turn it over, and this on here like that. Ta-ta! Doesn't that look Let me turn it this way. Doesn't that look like it was sewed on? Sewn on. See, there it is. So it looks a little wet, but once it dries, it'll be just fine. So that's how the page looks now. So I like adding little bits of fabric anyway. And then it has like a little rip down here too. So let's see, because this is a thin piece. What I'm going to do with that though, I'm going to keep it simple on that. And I'm going to go to my ephemera book and I'm going to pick out a wade here. And I'm going to leave it square. However, we're going to ink our edges up some. Actually, I probably need two, so I'm going to put one on each side. And then that will be a repair, because you know, we always say there's no mistakes in junk journaling. No mistakes. Alright, so this one, we'll use our Aleene's Tacky Glue. Alright, do a little smooching so we won't have the globs of glue. Here, and I'm just going to put it right over this edge here, or on the edge almost. Ta-ta! And it looks lovely. Oh, let me fix my, there we go. All right. And then you really can't see that little rip right there. So I'm going to leave this page the way that it is. And see, we didn't cover up too much of the page, so we still have some good journaling opportunities. And this is still drying on this side, but it's drying pretty clear. So I like that. That came out pretty good. Okay, so now here on the doily, I'm going to put like some journal cards on the doily. Or maybe I'll put a pocket here. Do I have any pockets that are close? Yeah, there's a pocket right here. So maybe not, because it's going to be too close. But I can make it kind of like a side pocket. So let me see how many like botanicals I used. None, none, and none. I might need to print some botanicals. Okay, let me get the botanicals. Oh, they're right where I can see them. Okay, so here they are. And what I like to do, here's one that's sewn already, so that'll work out for me. So what worked out is I had some sewn already. So I need to like do some sewing again. Y'all know how much I love doing ephemera, so that's right up my alley. And then whenever I put like something on one side of the doily, I like to put something else on the other side. So I think I know what I want to put on there, but let me find it. Let's see. Okay. What I think I want to use, I took a couple of packs out, so even though I'm taking the packs out, they were like really easy to put back where they belong. Alright, so I have like these little seed packets, images that I printed, and I could put one. Do I have any that has like a little pink in it? Yeah, that one. Okay, so for I don't think I'm gonna sew this because, you know, I'm trying to realize that I don't have to sew everything. I want to, but I don't have to. All right. So, and since this one is sewn already, and I'm actually going to make this kind of a side pocket, so a little bit of a hidden tuck. So let me go ahead. And I also want to make sure that I don't put this too close to the edge. I mean, to the spine, because you know it's already going to be bulky. So I got putting a lot of stuff in here. All right, so we're gonna do this pocket-esque here. We got our big jammy of Aleene's, where everything flows so nicely. And I'm actually keeping it upside down, so that's coming down quite easily. All right, and giving this a smooch. But we won't have too much glue all over the place. Gotta make sure it's the right side up. It's in the proper orientation. And I have to watch out because there's some glue over here. Might come through the little holes there. And then just so I can remember that it's a pocket, I'm gonna stick something in here. I'll just stick this little right there just so I know for now. I'm going to stick something in there later. Okay. Let's see. And then on this side, yeah, I got a lot of windows open. I had to close up some of these windows. Okay. So So Tammy says, do you ever use regular notebook to take notes? What do you mean? What do you mean a regular notebook to take notes? I kind of don't understand the question. It sounds straightforward, but I kind of don't understand the question. All right. And this one I'm going to put all the way down. And let me just give the edges a little bit because this is printed on white cardstock. So sometimes what happens, you can see just a little, you know, probably the journal makers are the only ones that can see like those white edges because whoever gets it, they may not be paying that much attention, but it's all in the details. So let's give this some glue love. I'm going to put this back on here and close it up. Do you mean, Tammy, do you mean use like a regular notebook pages for the signature pages? Is that what you mean? Oh, wait, we need some more glue. This didn't work out for the smooching. Get some on the end here. There we go. That's a better. Another thing I like about the Aleene's tacky glue is that it doesn't set up too fast, so you have a little bit of time to work with this. All right, I gotta watch out for those holes again, especially since this is gonna be a pocket. So let's go on this side since I got a little scrap in here. And bring this over here so I can rub it down without it sticking inside of my pocket. All right, and that's good. So that's done. So, so the answer to your question is yes. I don't think I've used like the regular notebook paper. I'll take that back. I haven't really used regular notebook paper in there. I've used like graph paper. I've used graph paper and ledger paper, but I don't think I've ever used like notebook paper. But I'm not opposed to using it. I just have never used it because I kind of just used what I had around the house, and I just never. Well, there's some ledger paper right there. I just never have used it. All right, so that page is done. This page is done. Onward. All right, so this page right here. There's not a lot you can do with it, and there's a pocket on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this easy. I'm just going to use one of my little, ooh, did y'all hear that? I'm going to use one of Thundering Outside. My notes here, which I got to make some more of. I got to make a note. I need more of these. Because I'm almost on empty because I use tons of these within the journal. So it'll have you'll have lots of spots where you can write. All right, and then this is a pocket, and then I'll fill the pocket. I'm not that worried about filling the pocket right now. So I'll come back to that. Okay, so this page is kind of blank. So I think I would like to add something to it, just maybe a little something. And so we're gonna go to, oh, you know what I want to do? I got an idea. I think I would like to put something on the pocket here. It looks a little plain. This was zhuzhed up, so this is a cluster that I did from the note pages with some sewing on it. So I like that, so I'm going to put that down. I like that there. And then I have some clusters that didn't make it into they didn't make it into my book because they're in the wrong place. That's why. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that will be nice right there. Oh, that's a good idea too, because I've been using, I have like a ton of these index cards, so I've just been using the index cards, but it's the same thing, right? Putting a notebook paper on the back. That's an excellent idea. I like that idea. All right, let's put this down. And I think we might have to wrap it up for this evening, or else Slim is going to die of hunger. Because I fixed dinner, but we didn't get to eat it. Slim is kind of quiet. Are you awake, Slim?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Slim is a quiet kid sometimes. He's quiet as a church mouse. Sometimes you don't know he's in the house. Yay, Livy's home now. Girl, don't be doing nothing dangerous. I realize you love me like that, but I don't want my love to take you out. Y'all put too much glue on here because I want this to hang over a little bit. But that's okay. Because I don't want to put this too close into the spine. Okay. Let's just put this down. I'm going to try to rub some of the glue off the back of there. All right. And off the back of this piece right here. I like the way it hangs over though. All right. Everybody else, you stay down. You don't get to stick up. This is a stick up. That's what it's saying. It does feel vintage, doesn't it? It's purry. I think this is no, this one's not part of the floral notes that I put in the digital kit. Because this one was going to be a second floral notes digital kit, but I don't think it's complete yet. Hi, Lydia. Thanks for coming on with us. We're just putting some stuff down on the page. Now, I'm going to make this, since I'm going to put this at the top here, I think I'm going to make this like a little bit of a tuck spot. Anything can happen with glue, guns, and needles. I know that's right. That's the truth. I told y'all my story about getting hit in the eye with a rubber band. I wasn't crafting, but that could happen in crafting. All right. This. That's going to be a tuck spot. So I only put glue at the top. And so that's good. So this made this a bit of a journaling opportunity over here on this side. And I always try to hold it down a little bit so the glue has some time to like kind of catch it. It catches the paper and holds on to it. Uh-oh, it's starting to pour down outside, but we're inside, so. Okay, so those 2 pages are done. And these 2 pages are done. And those 2 pages are done. And this already has some stuff tucked in, but it needs a little edging. This is one of my little pocket notes. And this is in digital form as well. It's actually included with the mini seed packets. Let's go around this while we're on here. I'm just going to take a peek and see how much more we have on this. We got a few things left. This still has lots of work left to do. Got to start getting some stuff done, y'all. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Okay, and then this is a flip up there, so that's nice. And so I'll probably put something on these 2 pages, and I have an idea for inside of this card. And this page, we're just going to leave that the way it is. Those are done. That's done. Going to put something there. Probably put something here since I put something on the other pocket and I like the way it looked. And that's good. And then maybe put something on this side. And then we have a pocket, and then this was going to go someplace. Maybe here. I put this here for a reason. I don't know what the reason was though, but I'm thinking I'm supposed to be putting this on this paper, on this ledger paper, but I want to cover up that number because I like it. So I'm just going to leave this here because our time is expired for today. This is going to be a pocket. See, that's the index card on the back of there. And I put a little fabric on here. And this was one of my my wheat flowers that I did, and it still looks pretty good. This one, I must admit, I had some other ones, but they look kind of grungy when I put them together to begin with. Hi, Geese. How you doing? I think I'm saying your name right, Geese. And let's see. So we'll have to put something here, something here, something there, something there. So towards the back, we still have lots of work that needs to be done in this particular book. However, let's see. We are gone over an hour now, and I gotta feed Slim and do some other things. So I am going to call it a day. Look how fat that is. We got a fat book, y'all. It's ready. Almost ready. And there's some things that I want to do to the cover too, which I probably should have did the cover before I put this on, but these books are pretty easy to work with the cover even afterwards. Got some tabs on there. I love this book. I love, like, you know, just filling my book up, y'all. I love filling my books up. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and shove off. I really enjoyed coming on with you all. We had some people that I haven't seen before, and I love that. So even if you are a lurker, I want to thank you for coming on with me. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Don't forget, if you love journaling like we do, I know y'all heard that. I know y'all heard that thunder. It ain't a game here. But again, if you all love journaling, see, that threw me off. If you love journaling like we do, then please make sure you hit the subscribe button. And before you leave, please give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I know you all are out there. Thumbs up the video. Share it out with your communities as well. Yes, there's a storm here right now. There's a storm. And it has been thundering a little bit while we've been on, but it just cut up just then. So I know you all heard it. All right. So with that, I am going to shove off and say love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie, have a fantabulous day and enjoy life. Can y'all hear the rain? All right. Y'all have a good night. Bye.